Hi everyone, welcome back to the Minecraft world. It's been quite some time since we last visited the survival world, but hey, we're finally back. And I wanted to tell you a couple things because it might be obvious already, but we're actually no longer in Bedrock Edition. I went through the effort to convert this world from Bedrock all the way to Java, and it actually wasn't too bad. There's quite a lot of tutorials out there if you're also interested in the process, but to make sure I really stuck with the world conversion process, I also added a new area to the world that I wanted to show off. So, if this is probably no surprise to anyone that's looked at my channel art recently, but I built the Werewolf Kingdom, and if we go over here, you'll see I tried to give it more of a unique architectural style. Obviously, because I don't think werewolves would be living necessarily in villager houses. But we can see this here is Jasper's tree. Save tree, rest friends. And if we go inside the house, we'll see it's just a Minecraft wolf, obviously, but there's, just a nice little chill spot. And, I like wolves. So I thought I would make this work very well. And there's just a bunch of wolves scattered across. I think I boated most of them over. Um, I think I think I've discovered basically every biome within range, although it definitely takes some time. But so there's singles and then doubles, and basically that's just really that's the main thing I added to the world. I don't think there's anything else I really majorly changed. But I just really realistically, the reason I switched from Bedrock to Java is if you've played Bedrock Edition, you'll know for certain that the villager AI, in terms of how they pathfind to their like houses, their work sites, whatever they need to do, it is absolutely god awful. And villagers in, werewolves welcome. It's just they're so much better in Bedrock Edition. Sorry, there's so much better in Bedrock. No. They're so much better in Java because see, these guys are actually working at their workstations. We go upstairs. They actually have beds. There's two other villagers in this village. Well, I think there's actually a couple more than that, but for the most part, these guys can actually route to their beds. They sleep in beds in Bedrock Edition. I think you probably, if you look at my older videos, you can see they just never do. So this village is connected to the Nether network as most villages are. And I think the other thing I did was this is an obelisk. It's kind of just like there's a lot of lore to this world. I'm sure you might have figured. But if we look under here, oh, Great Zolarek, bring our world the chosen heroes. We just some lore that doesn't matter. I'm sure isn't relevant at all. No, it's the world spawn. But this is probably my favorite thing I've built here. So this is basically my idea with this. This is where the king werewolf lives. This is basically like a fallen over log, from a really tall tree, really big tree that's been hollowed out and turned into like a really big house. So we got the king over here, King Husky, and then just a bunch of extra rooms, like a meeting room, and I think the on one other room I think I wanted to show was there's a cleric here. I mean, I think it makes sense. I probably want a cleric nearby, and I think realistically though, there's only like 5 villagers in this little small village. It would make sense if there was not that many. I don't know if villagers necessarily want to live near a ton of wolves, but it is what it is. And I mean, like I said, I got basically every variety of wolf in here. No, I think I did get every variety of wolf in here. I don't know how well the village is lit at night, so I think I'm just gonna get out of here. Uh, but basically, my plans here. This is basically as far as I wanted to go with the world spawn in terms of I want it to feel like it's interesting, where you can see a lot of things that are mostly in the world. So this is more creative. Like over there is a kingdom. There's lots of kingdoms all around the world. The world spawn has all of your basic resources you might need. We'll just sleep in the safe house. Thanks, Jasper. But really, I'm just glad that I'm not playing Bedrock Edition anymore. There's a couple of oddities with Java that are, a little hard to adjust to. Like, for example, at least with the conversion process anyway, all of my maps are no longer locator maps, so they don't work quite as well as I would like them to. I'll show you that in a second. But also, just I think there's one other thing. No, No, the definitely the biggest thing you can notice about using Java, I haven't really gone mining too much since I've switched over. I've just been working on cleaning up the world. There's a lot of issues with the conversion process, as you might have guessed. For example, getting mobs is kind of hard. I did have to go into creative and cheat and spawn a ton of, I guess I wouldn't really call it cheating at that point. I guess I would just call it fixing the world because, I mean, that's what I had to do. There's a bunch of animals hounding me outside. No, not in the video game. Like in real life, they're all outside my door because they want dinner. But I'm hoping I can record this before I need to feed them. But some other things I did, I don't want to just like hover around the world, spawn the whole time. Some other things that I did do, I cleaned up every single randomized chest that was scattered around the world. You might see I have an elytra here. I did get that legitimately through Bedrock. I did not defeat the Ender Dragon to get it. I built a giant cobblestone bridge all the way out. Uh, evading the dragon where I could, which was honestly not that bad. So I built a giant cobblestone bridge, and like I said, let's just get out of here. Let's go through the Nether. We're gonna start visiting some other places. All right, sorry, I did want to show you the map that I said was aired out, but yeah, I definitely cheesed the Ender Dragon. I still wanted to save that mainly because I've never actually beaten the Ender Dragon. But here's what I mean. So this map is all broken up. You can't actually see any locators anymore, which makes it a little bit harder to determine where all the settlements are. But I mean, if you look close enough, I mean, it's not that hard. You can see some clear deformation here. But for the most part, yeah, it's looking pretty spiffy, my Minecraft world. It's finally back into Java, which is, I mean, the version I started with all that time ago. I started in version 1.2.5, so I guess 1.2.5. I think we're instead going to go to some of the other parts of the world. Yeah, that's what I think I want to do. Because there's some other things I want to talk about in regards to the Minecraft world. But if we head in the direction we want to, which is towards some of the other villages, so Namir, Old Inlet, Eagles Gully, Woodborough, we'll see that. Well, I don't know why I didn't choose to ride the minecart that time. I think this one's a little short. Some of the minecart rails I do have are within running distance reasonably. Others maybe not. I did think I built the nearest nether fortress from here is really far, so it was kind of worth putting a rail to there. By the way, I'm eating bread even though it's terrible, mainly because I don't want to go there. Mainly because I'm use emerald trading to repair all of my stuff because it's the fastest for me anyway. So basically every villager or basically my food chest is full of bread, so I'm trying to eliminate that first. I also got some cookies, but Eagles Gully, is that where I want to go? I think that's where I want to go, maybe. Yeah, let's go here. So, I think one of the other things, I can't remember if I did it in between. I can't remember what I did the last time I uploaded a video like this, if you couldn't tell, but there was a couple of things I fixed up around here because I figured the the people who joined the Minecraft world for a little bit and were playing, they left. They are no longer playing. Just if you're someone like me, wasn't maybe that shocking, but um we head out here. So this, I mean, I'm pretty happy with this village. I don't think this needs to be expanded at all. This village is absolutely massive. But if you see, like I had to spawn in the villagers for this one. There's no way I was gonna port over a ton of villagers. And I think one of the pressing questions maybe is, aren't you worried about chunk errors? When potentially migrating versions. I'm sure I'm sure you know that you can prune chunks through some other tools that are out there. I used Chunker. Oh, is that the one? I don't think that's the one I used. I used MCA Selector to edit chunks. I used Chunker to convert the world, if you were curious. But MCA Selector, I mean, honestly, it made it pretty. You can just select biomes to biome blend, or you can select chunks to blend generations. So for the most part, this world's generation is actually pretty normal, except in areas where villages chose to generate, which there is a place where one chose to do that. And I can hear these animals literally outside my door. Help me, please. Um, but yeah, what I wanted to say was I wasn't inherently shocked that these people stopped playing the Minecraft world. Mainly because so this person I basically just finished up his little house area because I thought, that'd be nice, and also I didn't want to look at an incomplete house. So this area is finished, but um I when I play, so I think it might be clear with the way I play Minecraft that I don't really care that much about automation or farms or anything like that. I prefer Minecraft as my like chill, relax, maybe just like as I'm doing right now, walking along this path, just seeing the sights. That's what I love Minecraft for. And these people that I was playing with, no shade to them because there's a lot of people who play Minecraft this way. They built a lot of they as soon as they joined the world, started working on automatic farms, like an iron golem farm, for example, which I appreciate because now I have insane amounts of iron that I can do whatever I want with relative ease. But when I first started, I wasn't worried about farms, the usual mob grinder, but I guess that's because I guess I'm just really that old of a Minecraft player, maybe. Like that I don't really know redstone that well either, which is kind of funny because I am a computer programmer. You think those two things might be somewhat adjacent, but I guess not in this case. But I feel like with the focus on automation, like one of them didn't even build like a house. He doesn't even have a. It's the area by here. Let's actually just go check that out right now. All right, here we are. And no, before you ask, I did feed my animals breakfast and lunch, and it's like 2:30. They can wait for dinner. It's just a little bit longer, all right? I'm sure they'll be fine. I they get fed very well. Anyway, here's that automated farm I was talking about. This is what this person built. Like I said, I really really appreciate the iron farm. But for the most part, this is really it. This is a bunch of chests, a bed, and some farms, and that's fair. This is really all you need in Minecraft. But I feel like it's like missing missing the whole mark of Minecraft, which is like we just fly over here. I just gonna save myself the effort. If we just fly over here to this village over here, this is what I live for in Minecraft, building these kind of kingdoms or just villages in general. Like I always loved the Lego City sets when I was younger. I loved building cities. That's why I love city builders. That's why I love Minecraft. That's why I do this in Minecraft. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I guess what I'm saying. Also, like in Java Edition, a ton of iron golems spawn. Like wow. But I really think when if you're still playing Minecraft, I don't know. I feel like I only lose the 2 week. I only get into like the 2 week Minecraft phase, as it's known, I guess, when like I just run out of ideas to do, and sometimes I just need those ideas from dreams. So I just wanted to end this video with just a little, nice, fun most of some of these ideas that I've put in this Minecraft world, I've genuinely got from dreams. And I don't know, so maybe you just need some more sources of inspiration. And I make sure I write down all my dreams. Yes, dream journal joke from Shark Boy and Lava Girl, if anyone remembers that movie. Oh, good times, good times. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next Minecraft video, which hopefully won't take too long to come out, and maybe we'll actually get some stuff done. But otherwise, I just wanted you to bring you back to the world, invite you to the new Java edition of this world, and I'll see you in a bit.